Hello, and welcome to Sterling Armory's vlog. This is number 10, which is the third part of our Germany trip. It's a little late dropping because we've been quite busy around here. We just got back from Valley of the Sun, so we'll have some video hopefully on that coming up. But for now, enjoy our Germany trip, part 3. So this is the last of the trip, the last few days. So we start in Trier, where we left off last time. And we get to explore the city a bit more, including a gladiatorial coliseum, which is quite neat, including underneath. So yeah, definitely hang on. That's in the first few minutes of the episode. Then from Trier, once we're done there, we travel back up to Stellingen, which is the highlight of the trip in terms of Sterling Armory and this channel. So we get to go to the Klingen Museum, which is the largest blade museum, I believe, in Germany. We get a chance to explore the whole museum. That's where a lot of pretty famous pieces come from, including one of Albion's museum line pieces. I'll show you that in the video. And we do a tour of that. Then from there, we jump over to a castle that was recommended to me by Six, one of the curators at the Klingen, and I'm blanking on the castle's name. I think Schlossberg. I think you'll see it towards the end of the video. And there's some. It's a beautiful, huge castle. Sadly, it was under a lot of construction. They have a ton of weapons in there as well, which was neat to see. And then from there, we head back to Aachen, and then we stop at a number of castles on the way back to Aachen. And that concludes our Germany trip. So I hope you enjoy, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Roman bottom all the way to medieval top. It's pretty cool. It's early morning in Trier. We're gonna go try to see a couple other historic sites. Hopefully it works out. Back at Porta Nigra, and we're going to try to see if we can look around this time. The original Roman ground. There's the stuff there. This used to be the gate to the city. It's crazy that was built about 2,000 years ago. We're in the gift shop and I found a Rudis. Authentic Roman German. Pretty sweet though. If I was a little kid, this would be all day, yeah. Now we are inside. The original look during 170 AD. We're on the 3rd floor. Just to get a view from the outside here.
So they just kept building it and replacing the buildings, basically. They kept the layout.
All the carvings. So this area was added later for the medieval times when it became a church, including the altar back here. So we're heading over there next. Oh, giant cathedral. On the top floor, they got a little map of the city. There's the old Roman city. It's a huge cathedral in Trier, but it's two buildings. So, and then that. So we'll figure out what that is. If you know what it is, let me know. There's a model. It tells us what it is. That giant stone toppled Roman column, I guess. Wow. We made it to the amphitheater, so this should be cool to check out. Yeah, it's the Roman amphitheater. So I think there were gladiatorial games here. I guess I'll find out. It's an aerial view of where we're at. Here's the Roman city, and we are currently there. Alongside the amphitheater, there is tons of vineyards. Sounds pretty cool. So we have from 160 to 200 AD, gladiatorial games, public executions, music, etc. Pretty cool. Here's the amphitheater. I'm walking on the sands of where gladiators were fighting. Strange feeling. We can go down under the sands. It's not a soundtrack I'm adding in, that is playing right now. Imagine the people around there. From up in the stands. On the rotundo.
Ach, du soll einen Wegweiser sein, oder? Was ist? Der zeigt mit dem Spür, wo wir hinlaufen müssen. Ja.
We've got laying boxes set up. Or we could always just put it in. That's fine too.
Made it to the Blade Museum in Sullivan. So yeah, excited to see what's inside. Hopefully lots of swords. I will take as much video and pictures as I can. So starting with the Bronze Age. I got a little trick here with the umbrella. Kind of blocks a lot of the light. Thanks to one of our YouTube viewers. He suggested that. Look at those bronze pieces. It's beautiful. Trying to block all the light. It's kind of hard. Look at that gorgeous Roman piece. The Albion blade that the museum piece that they created. Just sent a picture over to Mike. So hey, that looks familiar. We walk into the main sword hall. Got a bunch of falchions. Giant estoc. Big two-hander. Some beautiful pieces. So the detailed pics of all these on our Facebook page. Some more rapier and estocs. This gorgeous little long sword. Really tiny, like not too long, but really pretty delicate with the hollow pommel. The grip is actually 2 wood pieces around the tang, so like a messer. Really thick blade. And then another messer. There's some other blades here too. Some messers and falchions. Some rapiers. Giant, that's over my head. You can see my head in the mirror there. Giant two-hander. I think Damian Slosky is making one of those at the moment. And then some more falchions. And then that guy. Let's look at that guy. So So here's one falchion I think I'm gonna try to make. And this puppy has a thick blade on it. I don't know if I can get to the, see the edge there. It's a thick spine all the way down. Very little distal taper there. Excited to try to make that one. So I think I was just saying this guy's really a thick falchion. If you look at the beastly thickness on that blade, but then when you come over to this falchion here, that blade is the exact opposite. Extremely thin. That's maybe an 1/8 inch, then down to maybe 50, 60 thou. Yeah, probably 70 thou. Super thin. Then the one behind it is a little thicker. So some later time period. Beautiful down guard piece. Look how thick that blade is. It's got to be like 5/16, if not thicker. I'll see if I can get the distal taper on it. Some great examples of some executioner blades. I was just recently talking about these with a couple folks, and these are actually relatively short. Blades are maybe 32, 33 inches. But with the way they have them displayed, you can get a good sense of the distal taper. So really thick where the fullers are, and then drastically thins out after that. And stays thin throughout the length of the blade. It's hard to see. See, thin, 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 thick. Just noticed on the cast boggers, at least the two here, so you see those double fullers there. So the blade is super thick where the double fullers are. Drastic distal taper, and then thin all the way up, just like an executioner blade. I'll take you around the second floor here a little bit. So we have some of the fencing pieces. Again, I'll have pictures of all these too. Fencing mounts. Various time periods, including modern. Then we get into some sabers. A sec. Small swords. That small sword's kind of neat because the side ring pops out and then folds back in. Some bigger sabers. These are cool because the single wide fuller, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but the single wide fuller transitions to double fullers. Oh yeah, you see it right there. So it's two double fullers in the single fuller to stiffen that tip up. Here's another fun saber where the guard, the two side rings pop out with a lever. They fold back in when you're carrying. Pretty neat. And some beautiful rapiers. So this rapier, it's hard to show on the camera, but this is a huge rapier. That blade's got to be 40, maybe more than 40 inches long. And then another one that's even larger. Again, single hand rapier. That blade is well over 40 inches. And it's wide, too, about 1.5 inches wide. Also extremely thick. So it's a pretty thick blade. Then it thins out. You can see it thin out there. Finishing our tour here at Solingen in the Klingen Museum. It's been pretty cool. Very cool. Lots of images. Lots of cool pieces here. So, yeah. Definitely lots of inspiration to make some more stuff. So, yeah. Hopefully you enjoy the pictures and images we'll have for you. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm trying to be quiet. Cute little town in Solingen. Klosterbrouw. It's raining, but we are at Schlossberg, one of the larger medieval castles. So hopefully get some good video here. Raining and it's under construction, but still pretty cool. We're doing a lot of work on it now, but you know, we get to see as much as we can. Ooh. All under construction. Look at all those stones. I wonder if we can get some of those. That one. Some nice pieces here. Type 17. Workout for today. We just did a bunch of stairs and then we turned the corner to go into the tower and stairs. Okay, today's workout. So we're at the
Look at those little stairs.
kind of the top of the tower. Wow, so we're at the top of the tower. Just came out. Look at that view. So the rest of the castle below. The city beyond. There's a little church over there. Wow. It's raining, but the castle's under construction still for a lot of it, but it was still super cool. Lots of mead. I actually bought 3 bottles of mead, so excited to try those. Some cool swords they had in there though, so yeah. The castle, we got the castle mead, and they have a good morning mead, which I'm having now for breakfast. Really good.
Guten Morgen.
And then we have a really good winter mead, which is like, just really good. It's like Christmas in your mouth.
The coin, play, and when you're done, you just leave. 65 to 69.
Castle Wilhelm. Oh, can't say it.
The 4th.
Wilhelmstein. Blown away at some point.
It was 60.
That's pretty cool. Well, from the 1300s. It's another little castle. It's pretty cool. Cute little village underneath the castle. The castle from the other side. We're at the abbey outside of Aachen. Outside the abbey. Our deer aren't that pretty. abbey is quite large. On the back side of the abbey. It's really pretty. Got pretty gardens over here too. What's the name of this one? Gardens over there. It's really pretty. Which one? Oh.
So it's built in 1340.
1340. Wow. The main portion there. Right?
Yeah. In the
tri-state tower between Netherlands, Belgium, and Germany.
Armory to the Netherlands.
Netherlands.
And you see the maze.
Oh yeah. Netherlands.
And over there,
Germany.
see that big house that looks like a factory? It's the university's hospital.
Oh, looks like Belgium's closed. Belgium ice cream. City gate. We're in downtown Aachen. This is the castle at the city center. Pretty cool. Charlemagne and his holy hand grenade of Antioch. Outdoor castle courtyard. You can see the different time period architecture. Oh, here comes the rain. Every castle needs its slide. Go ahead, babe.